Hey y'all, welcome back to his Mouthpiece. It's your girl AK.
What's up? It's your boy Q.
Hey y'all, so I know it's been a month, it's been over a month. So before we get into it, of course, but when we last spoke to you guys, it was the day before the Super Bowl. So as you already know, go Birds!
Lobby. The Birds did.
The Eagles, the Philadelphia Eagles, are the Super Bowl champions. Yes.
Super Bowl champs!
We are still celebrating, still very happy. We flew high. We flew very high.
Took down those
Chiefs. Okay. But anyways, yes, it was a great game. Of course, for us, it was amazing. It was awesome. We beat them. That's all that matters. A no 3-peat here. So yes.
It was a great night.
It was. It really was. For I guess the reason why we haven't been on here, life be lifing, y'all. Life has definitely came in and just said, "What's up?" And we weren't ready. We were not ready. I speak for myself. I stay in my circle. I was not ready for. Anyways, I was not ready for what life had in store for us. So this is episode 32. And this episode is titled Release the Pain in Order to Gain. So this title is very near and dear because this past month, that's basically what was happening. There was a lot of pain that needed to be released. There was a lot of emotions that just needed to be revealed, that needed to be dealt with, and realizing that in order to get to where we want, there were some things we had to get rid of. So I'll start with myself. I am a very control freak. I like things to go a certain way, and I like them to happen in a certain way. And when they don't happen the way I want them to happen, I get a little bit upset. So this past couple of weeks, God has just been letting me know that I'm not in control. I mean, for the past 10 years, of course, we want kids. I want to be a mom, and it hasn't happened. And I've seen other people have children. I've seen other people get pregnant, and it just seems to just zoom right over me. It's around me, but it doesn't happen to me. So I was feeling some type of way, and just fear is accuracy. And I say all the time, and I'm not joking when I say this, I don't want to be Sarah, y'all. And when I say I don't want to be Sarah and Abraham in the Bible were 99 and I think 100. Sarah was 99 and Abraham was 100 when their son was conceived. I don't want to be that old. But God is just working on with me and realizing that his timing is perfect. And if that's what he wants for us, then he's going to provide for us. I don't believe it's going to be that old, but I have to know that everything's going to happen the way it's supposed to happen because, true story, I was bawling this past maybe two weeks ago on Sunday. I just came home. I was just crying. I was so depressed. I was so upset, and I was just crying. And I was like, show me. So I want to see someone who's gone through what I've gone through, is in the same boat as me, and maybe gave me 3 days later, and God was like, look, okay, since you was crying about this, let me show you. And he did. He literally put me in contact with someone who had gone through what I had gone through and was still living past it. And it was very encouraging because this person also told me that with children, had they had come any sooner, she was talking about her children, she said it wouldn't have worked. The timing of everything and how they came, it flowed. It was perfect. And I know in my head, right now would not be the ideal time for us to have kids as much as I want them. Yes, my mind knows that. But when they say the heart is a selfish thing, is it? Is it? Because the heart can make you feel like you're missing out on something. It can make you feel that you are just being looked over. And of course, that's nothing but the devil attacking you and your emotions. Because of course, when you would say that you want something or you want to do something, you've got two people listening. You've got God listening, you've got the devil listening. You've got God telling you, hey, I got you. It is going to happen. I told you that it's going to happen. It's going to happen. But then you've got the devil saying, well, look, hey, it's been 10 years. Are you sure it's going to happen? Are you positive it's going to happen? He gets you thinking. asking questions, and then he'll have you look. Well, look at this person. Look at what they have. They're not even where you're at, and look at this. So why do you think he's gonna do the same for you? Just questions and questions and questions, and eventually you don't. I'll be straight up honest. You start to believe it. You do, because you see. Because faith is believing in the unseen. I can see when other people have kids. I can see when other people get pregnant. I can't see me pregnant right now. Like I don't have, it's not tangible. So that's where the faith comes in. That's where the trust comes in. That's where I have to be like, okay, even though I can't see it and it's not happening for me yet, it is going to happen. It's just not happening now. And of course I have to remember this, because see, I'm speaking this now and the Lord's like, okay, you hear what you're saying, right? But I have to remember in the moment these things, because that's the thing. Like when you're going through something in the moment, it is so hard for people to say, oh well, God's timing is perfect, it'll happen when it's supposed to happen, just know God had a better plan. In the moment, hearing those things are hard to hear, especially when you've heard them over and over and over and over and over again. But that's just God's way of saying,
you realize this is the test, right?
Yes, I know, and I failed miserably many times.
In my circle.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I really do.
Yeah.
But it's something that he's just, again, being a gentleman. Like, I got you, don't worry, I got you. So it's crazy, because yeah, it's hard. It definitely is hard to trust him, to know that he's got you. Like he said, I got you. I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you a hope in the future. Everything is planned out the way he wants it to have planned. But through this, I was realizing, so when you're feeling something, when you're going through emotions, when things happen to you, process it. Process it as much as you can, deal with it, because speaking from experience, I lost my kids it's been about 9-10 years ago. And I didn't realize until this year that I still had suppressed emotions. I still had suppressed feelings about it. And they're starting to come out now, and it's scary as all get out, because these are feelings that I thought that I had dealt with. Nope. So what I would say is, like, which is why the title is Release the Pain in Order to Gain. I have to get all of that out. Because when I do become pregnant, because I am believing that I will be pregnant at some point. I'm thinking quads, but who knows? I'd be okay with twins. Ooh. But whatever God gives us. I just think it's going to be twins.
Uno.
It might be quads.
Uno.
It won't be Uno. I know that. I've accepted that. But
not me.
We know. You don't have to carry it though. So
Baby.
Be quiet. So I was just like, I can't understand why that was happening, because they just came up. The emotions just came up, and it's scary because they're raw and they're real. And when it's untapped and it's untouched, it does something to you. And it took me down a road that I didn't even realize that I was going down. It allowed me to realize and see, like, oh, this is why I have been the way that I have been. Realizing that his family they were triggers for me. They were triggers because of how traumatic that experience was, and how the lack of support that I had from them was. It was very triggering for me to be around them. And that came out in me pushing them away all of these years later, because of the fact that I had untapped feelings. I had untapped things that I hadn't touched on. And then on top of that, I have mommy issues. So with not tapping into that and realizing all of that, because I haven't spoken to my mom in 9 years, y'all. And when I speak about it, when people are like, wow, it's like, yeah, it does a number on you, because a mother and a daughter, that's a bond that is so precious and so beautiful. Like, your mother is the one that teaches you to be a woman. They inspire you to they give you your self-esteem, your confidence. They are the ones that help make you the woman that you are. And as a young girl, little girl, yes, I had that. But somewhere around middle school, high school, college, that just disappeared. So now I still don't have it now. And I have struggled with that. I'm now just realizing that there's something that me personally, I'm going to have to do, because I have left the door open with regards to that relationship. But I'm at this point in my life where if you're going to be a part of my life, you're going to be a part of my life. Like, I'm not going to beg you to be in my life, because at the end of the day, my peace is important. Just like your peace is important, my peace is important. But I also know that I have to process this. I have to truly forgive, and I have to let it go. Like, as much as I want to hang on to it and still hold the torch or hold out that, I have to let it go. Like the title says, releasing the pain in order to gain. While it is painful, and while I do not want to, part of me doesn't want to, because again, I mean, that's my mom. Like, every daughter, every son, every child wants to have a relationship with their mom and their dad, because they know that they are not, they are not that person without those two people. Like, because of my mom and dad, I'm here. Like, they created me. But that's just something that I'm having to work through. And it's hard. It is hard, because there's just certain things that I'm having to realize that it might not look the way I thought it was going to look, but that's okay, because I've got God. I've got my husband, and he has surrounded me by other women and other people that can be that. But I just have to be willing to let go, release the pain, release feeling that I am not, releasing that I am inadequate, that I am not going to be better, that I have nothing going for me, because I do. Like, everything that I was told that I wasn't going to be, I am. I am strong. I am fierce. I am confident. I am beautiful. I be working out, so I look good. But I love me.
Tone down.
Be quiet. I love me. So, and that's big, because for a long time, a very, very, very long time, I didn't love me. I didn't think that I was any of those things. So being able to say those things and believe those things says a lot. So I know that definitely was God that helped me to get through that, because it's hard. It's hard when you don't even see who other people see. So, and especially when you want I'm not trying not to cry, but you want,
here it comes.
Be quiet. You want the approval, or not even the approval. You just want that one person to just see you as that person, and realize that you might not ever get that, and that's okay. That's okay. Again, with the pain. The quote, I don't even know if I said it last time on the podcast, but breaking generational curses, but still trying to seek the approval of that generation. Like, it's hard. It is hard. I will definitely say it. And I think that's why I struggle so much, because yes, I am unapologetically me, but I'm still human. And this, again, going back to the title, release the pain in order to gain. This is part of it. This is part of it. Realizing that who you are is enough, and you will be amazing. You are amazing. That will be. You are amazing. You are strong. You are loved. You are beautiful. You are, man, you're all the things that, in spite of what you've been through, you don't look like what you've been through. You're human. You're beautiful, and you're loved by so many. And even if you don't get the love and the approval from the people that you want it from the most, your mother, your mother-in-law, it's okay, because who you are is enough, and God loves you for who you are. So it's been a little painful, y'all. It's been painful, but again, I know that going through this, pruning myself, peeling back these layers are just gonna make me, a better wife, a better mom, because everything that I'm going through is for someone else. It could be my own kid. It could be that I'm going through all this so that when they get here, they're like, wow, like, Mom, thank you. Like, thank you for going through that. Thank you for doing this for me so that I would know how to process it. So now, granted, do I want to hold toward no, I do not. Like, going through it for somebody else, while I know I don't wish what I've gone through on anybody else, sometimes I'm like, man, me? Really? But then again, I have to stop and be like, why not me? Why not? Like, I'm not any different than anybody else. But I also know that what I've gone through, nobody else could have gone through. So he designed this just for me. So that's special in itself. And realizing that he knew I was going to come through it. He knew a strength that I didn't even know that I had. So I would definitely say, if you have things that you're struggling with or you've never really dealt with it, process it. Because what happens is you take it into your relationships without even realizing it. I take it in with my marriage. I've taken it in with my friendships. I've taken it in with like, it happens because those are things that you have to process. You have to process it. You have to, because otherwise, what's going to happen is, I've noticed when we have an issue, if we don't completely solve it, it keeps coming up. It keeps coming up. It keeps coming up until we finally communicate about what it is that we truly need to talk about, or we're like, we're not doing this anymore. But again, that communication has to come in, because otherwise, if you just keep putting a Band-Aid on it, eventually that Band-Aid is going to come out and blood is just going to be, sorry to be so graphic, but it's just going to be gushing out and no amount of Band-Aid is going to fix it. Like, you have to let it heal.
You mentioned blood.
Be quiet. Yeah, I don't like blood. I don't like blood at all. No blood. But you have to let
me be quiet. I think I want to speak.
I'm done with you. Okay. So I see the living little trick.
Job done.
With this, be quiet. With the scab, you have to let it scab, so that it scabs. Once the scab falls off. But if you don't ever allow it, like, you don't clean it and put the peroxide, which I hate peroxide, and which it does sting, that's what I'm going through right now. It does sting, but eventually it does its work. It starts to heal, and then there's a scab, and next thing you know, the scab is gone and it's healed. There's a process to that, though. And when you've got people that have trauma over 10, 20, 30, that's a lot. That's a lot. And what happens is, in a lot of families, they don't fix it. They just pass it on to the next person. And then that next person has to take on their mess. Then if their parent didn't fix their mess, and then you have your own mess. So you've got three generations of mess that you're having to pull through and untangle and fix, so that when you want to bring in your little people, all of that is at least somewhat put together and in a good order, so that they don't have to go through it. Because like what I went through, I don't want my kids to go through. They already gonna go through enough. But if I can help it, I won't want to put more on them. So again, releasing the pain in order to gain. It is. You have to. It's not going to be like this forever. I mean, breakups, they happen. Loss, it happens. But what is to gain on the other side? Oh, peace, joy, love. Because I know, with everything that I have gone through, I know without a doubt that this isn't going to last forever. I know that. I know that I'm going to be blessed beyond more than I can even fathom or imagine. Smile and be just as happy as I am now, but even more. Because of what I've gone through. Like, it's not to keep me here forever. If anything, during these times, it pulls you closer to him, so that when these happy times come, you remember the only reason why they're here is because of him. Like, I will know when we do get pregnant and we have our kids, I will know without a shadow of a doubt, the only reason why this is possible is because of him. And I will give him all praise, glory, and honor, because they belong to him anyways, but it will be because of him. And we finally decided we trust you, and he'll be like, okay, you're ready. So, but do you have anything to add to that? I know I said a lot. I always talk a lot. What can I say?
She's the talker.
I am.
Yeah. 19 minutes later.
You know what? I'm done with you.
No, I have nothing really to say.
Nothing releasing the pain?
No. For me, I had a light bulb moment today. I have unresolved daddy issues. So, when I was younger, my daddy didn't really, he showed me love, but it was more of materialistic love. And, and so I brought that into like my relationship, my marriage, the materialistic things. And I'm trying to get past that. And now, that he's had his life altering event with his stroke, he sees things in a different light. So I think I see him changing, but I still have unresolved daddy issues with that. I am a control freak too. I kind of want it my way. And then there's, 2 minutes instant oatmeal. I want it like that. It ain't like that. Life ain't like that.
Nope.
And I'm finding that out. It's hard. But no, like she said, life been lifing. It's been a journey for me because I've been trying to figure out who I am and where I am with God and everything. And so I have to revisit that at a later time. But he's showing me things, and he's guiding me down this road. I don't know what type of road it is. I really do not know. I'm just following his direction. But I'm going through the process too, and I'm being pruned and peeled and being molded and shaped into whoever he wants me to be. Full, open, honest transparency. We didn't have no good 2 weeks last 2 weeks. It was heads biting at each other. It was bad.
Oh yeah, we were. I forgot about that.
It was bad. It was bad. But we got back to us this past weekend. We had a little spoken word date night. That was fun. Shout out to Greg G, the Golden Child. Okay, yeah, appreciate you so. Yes. So, but no, we did that on this Saturday. We teamwork. We did some teamwork together. And on Sunday we went to church, and then had a little Bible study after that, and it was well needed. It was definitely good. And we talked about fear. Yes, fear is something that we all deal with. But in Isaiah, it says that fear is not to be had because we have strength in God. And God is our fortress, our source and strength of our life. And so we need to depend on that. And it also says in Psalms 32:8 that he's always looking out for you, no matter the circumstance or the thing that's happening to you. He has an eye out for you, and he's always looking out for you. So let me give you some good advice. God always is looking out for you. That's all I got to say.
It's true. He does definitely have your best interest. And even when I was crying, because I clearly was crying because, I went to a baby shower of one of my friends, and I'm so happy, so excited and happy for them. And I came home and I was in tears, and my dad asked me, he's like, "Why are you crying?" It's like, if you were to get pregnant right now, would you be happy? And I was like, no. And he said, that's a whole statement. And then I realized that, yeah, as much as I was upset, no, I don't want to be right now. Honest, no. Now, if God blessed us, of course, that means that he would think that we were ready. But as of right now, the way that I am, no. I know, right, with everything that I have just discussed with you, no, I'm not there yet. There are some things that I need to process, because they are ready to be in my womb, I don't want them feeling any of this. I know that I am not ready to be a papa, okay? Or she like to say, Paul, okay? Lord. I'm not ready to be Paul, okay? Lord. Guys, I need about maybe 2 more years. Lord have mercy.
Okay? I'm saying that, but, I need about 2 more years. I need... He
says that now. We'll see.
I need 2, yeah.
But...
I need... You know what? I'm going to say this. I need to travel to Philadelphia first.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Well, I'm just saying. I need to go to the Eagles game.
So this is what it's based on.
Yeah.
He's got to go to Eagles game, and then he'll be ready. Interesting. But anyways.
Okay? Okay.
But yes, y'all. We've been lifing. It's hard. Trust is hard. It's something that I struggle with daily, okay? My dad always tells me trust and pray. it's the only way. It is the only way, but it is hard to do. Recently, we just, along with the Bible study, we have decided to start praying in the morning and at night, because it does set your tone for the day. It really does. Like today, as crazy as it was, like having that prayer in the morning and listening to gospel music before I left, I was good. Like it was a good day. Like it wasn't like things happened, but I was like, you know what? Today's a good day. And it was like,
sorry, I'm putting a plug in. Okay.
What plug?
I'm gonna give them the four places you should pray in your house. I saw this on IG. It's true.
Okay.
Okay. So 4 places you should pray in your house. 1, your pantry. Now I'm gonna tell you why. You pray in your pantry. You thank God for all the food and the provision that He's given you to provide for your house. 2nd place you should pray, your bedroom. You pray in your bedroom so God can protect you and keep you safe throughout the night and protect you from anything that is not like Him. 3rd place, your closet. You pray in your closet because that is a source of protection for you. That's where you find your clothes, your shoes, what you wear to work, what have you. And 4th and most important place to pray in your house is your front door. You pray at your front door because you are asking God to protect anything that is not like Him, any demonic spirit coming in or principality, to keep that away. Praying at your front door is essential, because if you pray at your front door, you're saying and believing God, when I'm sleeping, when I'm not here, whatever is trying to attack my house does not have authority to come in, because you are the head of the household.
That's good. So it's the pantry, the bedroom, your closet, and the front door.
Yes.
Wow. I like that. Yeah. But yes, like I said.
Thank you. Bible with Life. That's where I found it. You can follow them on IG, Bible with Life.
Okay. Yes. So those are very good things. And prayer is good. Prayer is definitely good. You can't go wrong with prayer. The prayer is just communication with the Lord, which is something that, again, we're having to get back to, because I think that's why we had struggles this past 2 weeks, because he wasn't in the midst, and he has to be in the midst. It changes the game. If she's asleep, leave her alone. It changes the game. It allows us to stay focused, for sure. So guys, as usual, thank you for all the love and support. If you have any questions, if you want to delve deeper into the word, if you have some questions that you want to ask us concerning God, want to know more about God, our walk, how we came to believe in God and who God is, let us know. Put comments in the chat. I do know officially over spring break, I will be moving this to another platform. So more information on that. I need to start doing the research on that to just do it. But my husband had an epiphany, so I guess it's time. So we'll be stay tuned on that. But y'all have an amazing evening. Again, thank you for all the love and support. God is good. This is all His. We are the mouthpiece. He is the His. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next episode. All right. Bye, guys.
Remember, Eagles, Super Bowl champs.
Really?
God bless.
I'm dead. Bye.